Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by to watch today's video. So in today's recipe, we'll be making this simple but healthy Okazi and Waterleaf soup recipe. If you're interested to know how I make this soup, keep watching. Let me walk you through the ingredients. And before we start making this recipe, if you are new to my channel, thank you for clicking on this channel. I appreciate your presence. Please do not go without subscribing. Subscription is totally free, and when you subscribe, hit on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And to my new and the old amazing subscribers, thank you for always tuning in. So without wasting much of our time, let me walk you through the ingredients and let's get started. So here are the list of the ingredients for today's recipe. Over here is my palm oil, Okazi leaf. Okazi leaf is also known as Afang leaf. I have my white sliced onions, my beef liver, mackerel fish, water leaf. Water leaf is just the best vegetable in making an Okazi soup. But if you don't have a water leaf, you can substitute it for spinach. And if you are just coming across my channel for the first time, you are wondering where I got a water leaf, please check my other videos. You will know how I got this water leaf, okay? And this is my beef. And I have in here blended stuffs like bell peppers, crayfish, onions, and the Uziza seed. Uziza seed is a little bit spicy, and it's also flavorful in a recipe. I always love the aroma that comes out of it. So if you are a fan of spicy food, you can also add a scotch bonnet. Over here is my beef foot. The only thing I did not show here is my cubes and my sodium, which is salt. I'll be introducing that as we cook along, okay? So let's get started. You can substitute any of these ingredients lying on my table. So let's dive into today's cooking. So I'm going to start by preheating my beef liver. So I'm just going to add salt or sodium to it. I will add water. Then I will cover it up. So 5 seconds later, let's check on our beef. So I'm just going to wash it out so that we'll start cooking the rest of the meat. So this is the beef liver. I'm done washing it. At this point, I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing. And this is the particle that came out of it. This is what actually makes the stock or the gravy looks a kind of unclean. So I'm just going to discard this very one. And here is it again. It looks better now and they're super clean. So I'm going to start by introducing the beef foot. I'll add the beef. I'll now add the beef liver. I'll add in my onions. I have in here onion powder, sodium, and the powdered cube. I'm going to add a glass of water. Cover and allow to cook. So while the meat is cooking, Over here is our Okazi leaf. I'm going to use this time to wash it. Always make sure you wash your Okazi leaf because at times we have some tiny dirt or sand lying underneath it. So I'm just going to pour it in my sieve, then I'll wash it out. So here is the final result of the washed Okazi leaf. So at this point we are going to blend it. So I'm going to add a drop of water to help the blending process, but be mindful of the quantity of water you are adding because you don't want the resulting part of your soup to be too watery. So this is what the blended Okazi should look like after you are done blending. Okazi leaf is very hard, so in order to save yourself some stress of chewing or biting, I will advise you to blend it. So at this point the meat is properly cooked. I'm going to add in my remaining onions. I'm going to add in my palm oil, my blended mixtures, then I'm going to stir it up around. So I'm going to cover it and allow to simmer for 2 minutes. So at this point I'm going to introduce my blended Okazi. So I'm going to test for salt and cubes. So I tested for salt and cube. I'm just going to add a little bit of bouillon cube. Then I'm going to add a pinch of salt. I will stir it up around. When I'm done stirring it, I'm going to cover it and allow to cook for just 2 minutes. So at this point I'm going to introduce my grilled mackerel fish. So I'm going to introduce my water leaf at this point. So if you feel that the soup is too thick, go ahead and add extra stock or water. But I don't like my soup to be too thick and I don't want it to be too runny as well. This is just perfect for me. So I'm going to cover it and allow to simmer for 2 minutes, and our soup is as good as ready. So here comes the final result of our Okazi and the Waterleaf soup recipe. This recipe is very healthy, rich in protein. You can enjoy this soup with any swallow of your choice. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Share with your friends and your family. Until I come your way again with another interesting episode. Until then, keep loving yourself. Bye for now.